pies that David's been making. I mean, no wonder they call him the Pie King.
Absolutely. He is the best. And Thanksgiving is just around the corner. And what is Thanksgiving without an amazing dessert? Why not try a pumpkin crumble pie? Chef David Bondarchuk from Scratch Catering Services is here to show us how to make this delicious Daybreak delight. Good morning.
Thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for coming in. Now, I know you are the big chef, but what are you doing on Thanksgiving? Are you cooking?
No, I'm not cooking. I'm going to my Aunt Sandy's, and she told me not to bring anything, but I might show up with pies.
Okay, you're the pie king. So
I don't have to
show
cook
us
that
this
day.
one.
Okay, so this is my pumpkin crumble pie, and the filling comes together relatively simple. Here we've got some pumpkin puree. Now you can do your own pumpkin puree, or you can buy it via La Can. We've got 3 eggs. That pumpkin puree, by the way, I'm just breaking up the yolks right now. That pumpkin puree, Kim, it was 1.5 cups.
Okay.
The recipe for this pumpkin pie will be put on the Channel 2 Daybreak website. And
some brown sugar.
That is 1 full cup of brown sugar, cornstarch, 1 tablespoon, and then here's all those pumpkin pie spice that everyone loves. We got nutmeg, ground cinnamon, and ginger. That is the vanilla extract, and actually this is 1.5 cups, 1 full can of evaporated milk. You mix that all together, and before we get done with this filling, I must tell you, my secret ingredient for all my pumpkin pies is 1 tablespoon of local organic honey. No, many people add honey to their pies, but I will tell you, it adds really a richness and a depth of flavor everyone's going to love, and it makes it really unique too, Kim.
The secret ingredient from the
Absolutely.
Pie King. Okay,
So
you get that going.
this is the filling. Right here, I've already prepared a pie crust. Again, you can do store-bought or scratch-made. I do scratch-made. So go ahead and just pour this filling right into this shell. You're going to bake this at 375 degrees for 30 minutes. Pull it out of the oven, and then we're going to add the crumble.
Okay.
The crumble comes together very simple. We have a 1/2 cup of rolled oats, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, a 1/2 cup of granulated flour,
Okay.
and a 1/2 cup of butter, which is 1 full stick.
Okay.
Melted. Now, forgive me, Kim, but I'm going to actually get in here with my hands because it's just easier to make the crumble. Typically, when you're making a crumble, you would cut it in cold butter, but I've melted the butter because you really want this to kind of float on the top. So once your pie is baked for 30 minutes, you're going to reduce the oven temperature to 350 degrees and add this crumble right to the top. When it comes out after 30 additional minutes, this is the pie.
Oh my goodness. And you know what? Some people have a problem with the texture of pumpkin pie, so I think this adds a little bit of crunchiness and texture
Right.
to it.
It's got a definite difference on the top from inside. Now, you can get really fancy with your crust, or you can go really simple. Right here on this pie that I've made that's going to go into the oven, it's just a clean-cut crust. On this one that's already been baked, what I did was I took the pot brise recipe, and I used this little leaf cutter, and I cut out all these little leaves, and then I overlaid them, and I used a egg wash as glue to put them all on top. And so you can really get as fancy or as simple as you want, but this is not a showstopper, is it not?
Oh, it is beautiful. And we will cut some up and bring some over to you guys, okay?
We have to share with Tom and Chris. They're gonna love it. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you very much. Looking forward to it. Yeah, Chris Parente on board now with a look at people in
Whoa.
place.